Emily Kaufman, the Travel Mom, and it's time for another travel talk. Chicago is home to many things I truly enjoy, but did you know that it's home to the largest permanent digital art projection exhibit in the world? Joining me today is their executive director, Cynthia Noble. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, Emily. Thank you for having me.
So where are you today?
I'm at home here in Chicago.
And how's everything going in Chicago right now?
Well, like the rest of the world, we're in this time of challenge and uncertainty, but that it's the perfect moment to be thinking about art and to be understanding how important it is always and now more than ever.
I agree with you completely, and I am so fascinated with the concept of art on the Mart. Can you explain a little bit about it?
Sure. So essentially, it's a projection onto the facade of a prominent building in downtown Chicago, formerly known as the Merchandise Mart. Now we just simply call it the Mart. It's a building from 1930, a beautiful Art Deco building situated right on the Chicago River in the River North area of downtown Chicago. And in the fall of 2018, we installed 34 projectors across the river from the Mart, so that we can project onto this 2.5-acre facade, which is, to give you an analogy, is larger than 2 football fields. So an incredibly massive surface. And we opened in that fall of 18 to 32,000 people. So it's been warmly embraced by Chicagoans and visitors alike. And we've continued to project to date, with the exception of this time of the pandemic, but we are continuing to keep engaged with audiences through other ways.
So how can people find out and participate in Art on the Mart right now?
Yeah, so in the past we were operating seasonally, and so sort of like a museum or a gallery, we would have a seasonal exhibition with a small collection of works that we would install at one time. And so you might typically be able to see, say, 3 to 4 works as part of a run of show. And so what we've done is taken a look back at our archives and brought back to life in a virtual sense some of those past programs. So you can view on Facebook Live every other Wednesday, and our next one is coming up Wednesday. I'm just going to double check the date of the next Wednesday, May 27th at 7 p.m. Central Time, Chicago time. You can tune in to the Facebook page for Art on the Mart. It's simply that, Art on the Mart, that's our handle. And you'll find at that time a video that shows some wonderful works that were actually on the facade of the Mart previously.
Other than your Facebook page, where can people find out more about this technology, the art, the exhibit that you put on?
Sure. So on our website, which is also artonthemart.com, we actually have a page, if you go under the About section, dedicated to technology. And we're currently partnered with AVI SPL, which is based in part in Chicago. And they've done a wonderful job of creating this system for us. It's a proprietary software system that allows us to ingest the files and into the system and project them at this grand scale. So a really complex, fascinating technology. And we're projecting, by the way, at over 1 million lumens. So it's an incredibly brilliant display.
I am completely fascinated by this, and I'm going to be tuning in on the Facebook Live to learn more about it. And I cannot wait until I can get back to one of my very favorite cities, Chicago, and see that in person. Thank you so much for sharing Art on the Mart.
Thank you. We look forward to seeing you online. And by the way, I'll be commenting and answering questions online along with some of the rest of our team. So it's a great time to join us virtually with Art on the Mart. Thank you.
I will be there and I will be engaged. Thank you so much, Cynthia.
Thank you.